Hey, Michael Robinson coming to you with Think Like an Entrepreneur, Succeed in Your Career. So today we're going to be talking about trick questions asked during a job interview. A question that many people ask me about all the time. And the reality is that I don't have an answer because every question has a different tapestry, different context. And oftentimes, trick questions are not designed to trick you, even though you think they are. Sometimes people think that the questions are designed to figure out whether you're lying or not, and they're not. Managers don't have the time for that. Trust me, we're busy people with busy lives. We're just trying to figure out who is the best fit for our company or our department. Is that you? So the questions are designed to sort of bring out elements of your personality that allows the manager to see whether you are the best fit for the company. At the end of the day, yes, your skill sets matter. Yes, your personality matter. Yes, your overall character matters. But can you solve problems? Can you bring to the table more than just your skill sets and your personality and your character? That's what managers are looking for these days. We're very busy people. My desk is packed with a bunch of things that need to be done. And if I'm hiring someone to work for me, I want to know that that person has the ability to solve problems, to figure out the nuances of what's going on, and come to the table and say, hey, there is a problem, but I have a solution. I mean, that's a genius, and that's the kind of person I want working for me. That's what managers are looking for when they're thinking of hiring someone to fill a job vacancy within their company. The other question that comes up oftentimes, and a friend of mine said this to me the other day. He went on a job interview and the manager said, is there anything that we should have asked you about that we didn't? Is there anything that we should have asked you about that we didn't? And he said, oh, I was asking about my benefits. I was asking about potential opportunity growth. I was asking about, what my coworkers are like. And I'm like, well, that's not what they were asking you. They were basically asking you, is there something you should have told us during the job interview that you haven't, that you need to, that you should, about your personality, about your ability to handle problems, about your ability to bring an element of nuance to the conversation, to the department, to the company that might have been missed during the questioning. So pay attention to the questions. And remember, there really are no wrong answers. The wrong answer, if there are any, is I don't know. Don't ever say that. Never say to a manager, a hiring manager, an interviewer, I don't know. It's better to say, I will find the answer if you really truly don't know. But remember, managers are not going to ask you questions about things they know you don't know. They're trying to figure out your personality, your ability to analyze, your ability to bring a sort of an element of truth and understanding to the equation. It might be a situation where they say to you, this is a problem we have. How would you solve it? One manager said to an interviewer the other day, look, I'm hiring you to be the office manager. There are 5 people working for me right now. Productivity has dropped by 20%. How would you reorganize my department? Now, once again, there is no right, no wrong answer. What the manager is looking for is to see whether or not that individual can think on his or her feet and provide a solution that is viable, that potentially can be something that is, weeded out later to provide a more expansive answer. But at the end of the day, that individual needs to be able to think on his or her feet and come up with a solution, because that's what you're really being hired for. You're hired to not only do a job and do it well, but there are always problems that will be dropped on your desk that you need to solve, and you need to be able to do it with a certain sense of smart and a certain sense of awareness of what the company is about and how you can bring that element of wisdom to the job moving forward. So remember, that next job interview, you're going to be asked a question that you might be uncomfortable with. Take a deep breath. Listen to the question carefully, repeat it if you have to as you answer the question slowly, and give that person the best answer you can based on your perspective. And I always like to say, repeat the question and then say, based on what you're telling me or asking me, this is how I would solve that problem, or this is how I would approach the situation. And it gives you time to process the information and come up with a really good answer in a very short period of time. So until next time, don't forget to catch me every day on Microbin Radio. Simply download our free app from the App Store or Google Play. I'm Michael Robinson.